Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are good. So today here we are back with a new video on our architecture series, and this video is going to be on massing and site. So site again is a very big and vast topic. We will cover a video on site very soon after this architecture course comes to an end. But before that, I'll just take you through this massing. And again, being architectural or civil engineer, massing is a very important topic. And there are many civil engineers who work as architects. So for them, it will be very useful. So basically, massing is used for conceptual modeling. And again, it is also a very vast topic, but here I'll just cover the basics and bit of advance. No matter what sort of form modeling it is, you will be able to do it. So here I have plotted the grids, and there are only two levels here. So what we will do is, first we will go to 3D view, and here this is our 3D view, and I will open tile of windows. So this is 3D here, and this is level 0. So what I have done to open the tile of windows, I have pressed WP. Okay, that is what I have done. And here there are no grids visible. So if we want to see the grids in 3D view, we just have to go down, and we'll find this option, show grids here. So now what we'll say, we want to see the grids that are there on level 0. Okay, so now all the level 0 grids are visible, and here in this particular section we will try to plot a roof. Okay, we will try to model a roof, and here this is west side. So we will go to the west side, which is this one, and once we go here, we can see these grids here, 7, 8, 9. We'll just move these levels here, and then let's stretch this levels a bit out. Okay, and we will pull this also down. 5. So now what we will be doing is, we will take this option, which is in place mass, and once we do that, there will be a pop-up which says that show mass mode is on. Let us name it, and then we are good to go. So I'll take this split line option here, and spline through points option here, and I will mention that this has to be on level 1. Okay, so once we do that, we also have to, we have selected a wrong reference plane. So what we will do, we will go again into the spline through points option. We will get the option to select the reference plane, and this time we will go for this number 1 grid here. Okay, once we do that, we are here in the west elevation view, and now we are good to go. So what I am doing, I am just creating line slightly off the axis for problem. Okay, so here I am creating a form. I am creating a path for my roof to travel. Okay, so I am taking the help of this grids here. Okay, now this thing I have done, I will press escape and I will come out. Okay, what has opened? Okay, by mistake I have pressed F1. Okay, now another thing, another grid I have to select this time. This time it will be grid 2. So here in placement plane, I will go to grid 2, and I'll just go inverse. Okay, so wherever I plotted the lines before for grid 1, I am doing just a reverse of that one. I am doing just a reverse of that one. Okay, so now once that thing is over, what we'll do, we'll go to grid 3. So once after going to grid 3, just have a look here. So here at level, here at grid 1 we have plotted, at grid 2 we have plotted. Now it's time for grid 3. Okay, so once we go to grid 3, this time what we will do, we will directly go to this pick line option, and then we will select this grid here that we plotted on grid 2. So similarly, I'll go to grid 4, and will select the other grid, and then this we will go on going. So now grid 4 is over, grid 5 is left. For grid 5, again this one, okay, and then for grid 6, this is the last one. So once we have done that, what we will be doing is we will select all the lines here. First we'll get off the command, we'll press escape, and I will select these lines that I see here, and once I do that, I will go here and this create form option. So after creating a form, you can see here that our lines have taken a shape, but again it is like there's no thickness, and again we can't call it as a roof. Okay, so to call it as a roof, what we have to do is we have to again go to create tab, and we will finish this. Once we finish this mask, what we will ask Revit is, we will ask Revit to convert this mask into a roof. So to do that, you will go to masking inside, and then you will select this option roof by face. So once you click here roof by face, you will again go to this option here which says create roof, and now our roof will take the thickness, and here it has given us the error that it can't create a roof with this geometry because again there are multiple layers. So what we will do, we will select this 125 roof, and we will say that this time you create a roof with a different thickness. So now here Revit has taken our command, and I don't want to see the masking. So what I will do here, I will just turn off the mask. So once I turn off the mask, you can see here that our roof has been created, which comes under the roof category, and this we have created using a mask. Just imagine if you use normal Revit tools, how complicated it will be. How complicated this geometry will be. Okay, so this masking is used for conceptual modeling, and I am just giving you an idea. It depends on you, like what creativity you use, what sort of ideas you use. So mostly these things are then for facade modeling. Okay, and I'll just complete this modeling. What I'll do is I will just press TW again to come out of tile windows, and I will go to level 0 here. No, I'll go to level 0 here, and then I'll press SD. Okay, so here I'll press SD, but it doesn't take the command. Don't know what has happened. Okay, so here this is again there on level 1. Okay, so let me just check whether I have enabled the roof here. The roof is that. So we'll just model the walls, and I'll just show you how our walls will respect the roof that we have created. So I'll go for architectural walls here. So we want this model rectangular walls. We'll just take some tool here, and then let us model fancy walls with fancy geometry. Okay, so now what we are doing here, we are just creating a wall. Let us do the mirror, and it comes at the correct place. So it's going that side. It's going way too far. Let me find out the center point for this one. Okay, here maybe the color. Okay, where does this walk? There's a bit. This. So we have created fancy wall. Let us see how it looks. But see what has happened. Our walls are crossing the roof above, and it's just tearing up the roof. So what we'll do is we'll select these walls and we'll say that attach our top to the bottom of the roof. Same thing we will do it here. Okay, same thing we will do it for all the walls. Okay, this is how our roof along with the wall is created. There's one more thing which I want to show it to you. So let us select this wall as well. Okay, so now this is a geometry, and again, just because of the geometry of the roof, this thing is not going and touching the roof. But again, it looks a good design, it looks a good architecture. And here if you see how nicely the walls are touching the roof. Now what we will do is we'll create uh, some more different type of wall using massing. So now I have used the traditional method of modeling the wall, but this time I'll go with a different wall creation. I'll go with massing wall. So let me go to level 0, and once I go to level 0, what I will be doing is I will go to massing inside, and then I will go to in place mass. So once after going to in place mass, let me just think how what sort of design I will take for modeling the wall. Okay, so here what we have done, we have taken this thing. Yeah, that is, let's see, where is that? Well, if I had drawn anything, then I'll just, okay, so here it is. I didn't take the command properly. So here, yeah. So this is the wall that we will model, and again, I mean, I didn't define the plane properly, so let us define the plane. So let us say that this has to be on level 0. This has to be on level 0, and let this be here. And again, I will take another line, and this time it has to be on level 1, or else what you can do is you can just take level 1 and go to this pick line option, take the offset as 1000. Okay, and you 1000 will be too much, so just take 500 and see. So one thing you need to understand that there is another line which we have created on level 1. It cannot be seen due to the view range. So what we will do is view range will keep to unlimited above, and here as well unlimited, here as well unlimited, and this will just take this to 10,000. Okay, so the line is visible, but along with the line even the roof is visible. So roof we will just hide it because we don't want to see now. Okay, roof we have hidden. Massing also we just turn it off. Mass we have turned it off. Okay, so now what we will do is we want to I need one more line here. I need one more line. Okay, so we'll just go with this 3 lines this time. Let us see how those 2 lines look here. And if you see here, this line is at some other distance, and this line what we have modeled is just inside this circle, this semicircle. Now I will select this line, and then the bottom one. Again, I will go to create form. So once I go to create form, see what sort of geometry we have created. Okay, I mean, if you take a traditional method of modeling the wall, what will happen is this will give you, I mean, first of all, it will be very difficult, even if it can be modeled, but again, there will be so many other values that you have to put in, and you have to break the geometry for modeling. But here with massing, you can create it very easily. Okay, so now I'll go to level 1. I'll go to level 1, and this time what I will do, I need one more geometry here. So what I will do this time, I will go and will select the same option on level 1. So we'll just keep this inside here a bit, and then we'll go to 3D. Okay, so this time I will select this on this particular line here, and I will say that create a form. So unable to create a form because this what we have drawn is in the wrong work plane. We'll just delete this, and we'll go to west view, and once after going to west view, let us model it here. Let us model it here. So we have to define the grid for modeling this. So what we will say that we have to let this be on grid 1. Let this be on grid 1. Okay, so we'll go here, and then we'll select grid 1. Once we have selected the grid, let us take this option, then move this a bit, and now we will go to 3D view. We will select this line as well as this line, and we'll see this now. Let's say we complete the form. So here the lines aren't joining. What we'll do, we'll hide isolate them, but as it has taken the shape of a massing, we cannot. Let me just see if I can move this back here, back and forth. Okay, I have moved this back, but again it has moved in some other dimension. Okay, let me just go to back view, and what I will do, I will go to wireframe mode here, and once after selecting that line, I will go and turn off this option of constraint. I hope it has come at the correct place. Okay, now again what I will be doing is, this time let me try, as this is in the horizontal plane and this is in the vertical plane, that's the reason Revit is giving that error to us. But I will copy this line, and I will just turn off this option, and I will paste it here at the front. Yeah. Now what I will do is, I will just modify this a bit after going to left view, and let me drop it here, or I'll delete this. And what I'll do is, I'll just have a one small arc, and this time again we will go to west view, and we will select the arc option. This time we'll draw a smaller one, and let us see in 3D view where exactly it has come. Okay, no issues, it has come at the correct place, but let me move this a bit so that it sits at the front side. Okay, so I am removing the constraint. Okay, fine, I have moved this. Okay, now what I will do, I will go to shaded view, I will select this line and the line which is behind, and the line which is behind, and then what we'll do, we'll again go to create form. So once we click the form option, our roof has taken the shape, and we'll complete this. But just see what has happened. Again, this is not a wall, this is just a simple geometry. Okay, we have to give thickness to it. So to give the thickness, you know where we will be going. We'll go to massing inside, and this time we'll select the option of wall by face. Yeah, so we will select a very thin wall this time. Let us go with 215 maybe. See, if once I select that, what has happened, our wall is constructed through the mass. I mean, our wall is constructed on the mass that we have selected, and again we have to select the roofing option for this, and to go for roofing, you'll go here for roof and just place it here. See how nicely it has taken the shape. So we don't want to see any massing, and with this, what we have done is, we have created this sort of geometry. Okay, so with Revit and with massing, conceptual modeling becomes very easy. You can explore this There's one more option what we have here, create a curtain system. For example, if there is any mass here, I'll just create a simplest mass, and I'll just create a simple mass here with this uh, portion. Once after doing that, I'll select the line here, and then I'll say that create form. So now Revit has created the form, and if I want to create a curtain system for this massing, so again, where I'll be going to massing inside curtain system. I just have to select the face, and once I select the face, I have to click here curtain system. So now even if I delete this massing, what will happen? This curtain system will be here. So this curtain system has grid, has glass panels. If you want to add mullion, you know where to go. I have covered this in the last lecture. I mean, again, you can do way too much using massing, and as these are the masses which are ready now, if you want to use this mass anywhere, you can go to this place mass. You can create a massing family. If you want to know how I have created a massing family, there are 2 or 3 videos in the Revit challenges playlist. Even you can explore over there. So learners, this is it with respect to massing, and this is what I wanted to cover. You can take your modeling skill next level with this massing, and in the next lecture we will cover in place components. After that, we'll just see other drafting tools as well as other tools that will help you to draft in a better manner. Until now, we have seen all the modeling tools. Only in place components are left, and yeah, that is, as always, let us rise and shine together. Thank you.